Stephanie, you made it.
I did.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing? How's it going this week at work?
Same.
Same?
Nothing's different.
Nothing? Not even your coworkers?
No.
How about your boss? How is he?
He's the same.
The same? Why is he the same? Has anything changed with him?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he's making me come here.
Okay. All right. Why do you think he's making you come here?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to ask him that.
Well, I would like to see what you think about what's going on. Why do you feel that you're being sent to me? The last few weeks we've been going over how we can help you get along with your coworkers better. So how is that going? Have you been trying anything? Do you see any difference?
I don't really see a difference in any of this.
Have you been going over any of the techniques we've been working on?
Not really.
Why is that?
I don't feel like they'll help me.
Okay. So have you just not tried, or have you tried and you failed, or?
I tried a little bit and then nothing really changed automatically, so
So you just didn't want to have to wait around for people to start responding to you.
no.
Okay. So Stephanie, I wanna ask you, why is it that we aren't seeing any changes? Why do you think that is?
Maybe because I don't want to do this.
Okay. Elaborate a little bit more. What about this don't you want to do?
I really don't want to be here. I don't think I need any help with anything.
Okay.
I feel like it's everybody else.
Okay. So you kind of feel like you're being sent to the principal's office almost.
Pretty much.
Gotcha. So I'm going to let you know, it's important for us to communicate. I understand that you don't want to be here, and that's okay if you feel that way, but you need to know that I am here to help you. You may not think that I have, any more authority to tell you what to do than your boss or your coworkers, but this is a job that you need, and I understand that, and I want to help you be the best version of yourself that you can. Now, do you think you can let me do that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so I want you to go into a little bit more with me. Has this been a problem for you in the past? Have you not really wanted help from others in the past?
Not really.
Really? So how have you been able to get through problems that you've had?
I just deal with it on my own.
Okay. Now share with me. How do you deal? Do you go on runs? Do you have a really close friend? Do you have any friends?
I do have a close friend that I talk to.
Okay, and how do they respond to you?
They're fine.
Fine. Do you think they help
Talk me through things.
Okay, they talk you through
I
it.
feel like it helps a lot.
Okay.
Sometimes I run, but not all the time I have the time to do it because I'm at this job, and then it just makes me hate it even more.
Okay. So I want you to go into a little bit about what you don't like about this job. What really bothers you the most?
Probably the way everybody acts towards me.
Okay. How do they act? Describe to me how people treat you.
Like I'm doing something wrong.
Okay. Is it
They're just mean to me.
for no reason, or is it something? Do you do something that offends them, or they?
I don't think it's anything that I've done. I don't think I offend them at all.
Okay. Okay, that's all right. What I want to help you do is see how your actions can be perceived by other people. Now, how are you perceiving me right now? You can be honest. It's okay. I've heard it all, so you can be honest.
As somebody who's just doing their job.
Okay. So you understand that I have a job to do. So do you think that it's fair for them to assume that you also have a job to do, and that you have to be on some sort of working level with your coworkers in order to get this job done? Is it okay? Is it safe to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, that's what I'm trying to help you do here. You have to help me do my job so I can help you better do yours so these problems don't happen again.
Okay.
So I want you to be able to feel you could tell me things, even if you think I am going to offend my therapist. You could tell me these things. So what is your experience with therapy? Have you had a good experiences? Have you been sent to therapy over things like this before? Help me understand, because I'm trying to understand your predicament here.
I've been to therapy before. It hasn't worked.
Okay.
I gave up on it.
Okay.
Nothing really came out of it. Tried it twice and I just never had any success.
Okay. About how long were you in therapy?
Probably about 3 sessions.
3 sessions. So you were seeking immediate results.
Yes.
Stephanie, I have news for you. This is our 3rd session. So I want to take this opportunity to let you know that although you may not want to be here, but you will see, hopefully, maybe even today, that this can help you and I can help you. But you have to be able to let your guard down and let me do that. You have to be able to let me help you so you can stop being so hostile at your job.
Yeah.
Because you know what will happen eventually? You might lose your job.
I can just find another one.
Well, who's going to hire you? You know, you can't use this place as a reference.
Maybe I don't need it.
Maybe you don't need it. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about, you know, why is it that this job causes you to act this way? Is there something particular? What triggers you? I mean, you tell me that people are mean to you. What specifically? Is there over things that you don't even know that you're doing, or are there things that you're doing it but just not doing right and it's frustrating them?
I want to say it's more things that I'm doing and I'm not doing right, and the way they come at me isn't a way that makes me want to respect them.
Okay. So it's more of like a perception. Yeah. Okay. So with this idea, you kind of want to lash back at them, treat them the way that they're treating you.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I can understand that. Do you think that if you took a different approach, they might approach you differently?
Maybe.
Okay. Do you think that might be worth exploring?
I could try.
Okay. That's good. That's good. If you're willing to try, then you're much better off than you think, I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know, sometimes you've ever heard of the phrase, you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar. I think that maybe, you know, sometimes if they're like, Stephanie, you need to go and do your side work, you can say, oh, I'm sorry, I'll get right on it. Instead of, don't talk to me that way. Because it creates more of a harsh work environment, making it hard for everyone to work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you hate this job, the last thing you want to do is make it harder for yourself, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I know that you haven't been doing the techniques that we've been going over, but when do you think it's going to be, what is your absolute last straw? When are you going to start doing the things that can help you?
When I get so fed up that I probably want to quit.
Does being here make you want to quit?
Yes.
So we think it's about time to start doing that, right?
Yeah.
Start doing some of these techniques. Let's see. So what I want you to do is, I don't want to make you feel guilty for any of this, because I'm sure that if I was a fly on the wall in your workplace, I might feel the way that you do right now. And that's okay. You know, we all get frustrated with work. But I want you to take yourself through that same experience. If you were a fly on the wall and you saw someone acting the way that you're acting toward your coworkers, what would you think?
That they weren't happy?
You don't seem very happy right now, right?
No.
So we're going to try and work toward that. Good. Okay. So I just want you to share with me, just before we wrap up, I want you to share with me some of your negative feelings about being here. You know, what does it all mean for you? Does it bring back painful memories from when you had to go to counseling before? Does it make you feel like you're being further belittled? Like, I want you to explain this to me, because I don't want our experience together to be like your last ones.
It kind of brings back things that I felt before, same feelings. My psychiatrist wasn't, she yelled at me at one point because I was late, which wasn't my fault.
You're
And
late today.
it happens sometimes.
Is it because you don't want to be here? Or is it because you caught traffic? Or...
I don't really want to be here. I've told you that
Okay.
before. My boss sent me here, and it's nothing that I really want to do. But I'm doing it because he's making me do it. I don't feel like he should be making me do this. And I don't know. Maybe he should be the one coming here, not me.
Maybe we can arrange that. You can give him my number if you'd like. So your therapist yelled at you. Your previous therapist yelled at you for being late.
Yes.
That's a little unprofessional, but I can assure you that I will never yell at you.
Okay.
And I also would be interested in getting to know some of the other things that maybe put you in therapy before. If there's any underlying issues that we have to worry about, or maybe some things that you've never quite worked through on your own. That could not only help you with work, but maybe other parts of your life, maybe relationships with your family. You said you have only one really close friend that helps you get through things. Like,
Yeah.
what's going to happen the day when he or she decides, I can't take her attitude anymore? You don't want to push people further away from you. And I want to be able to help you help yourself. So if you let me do that, I can promise you, you will have a much more positive experience this time around through counseling. We're gonna have to work on this together, but I'm gonna need your teamwork, and we can do this. We can talk all the smack we want about your boss, as long as it helps you get the anger out and it helps you become a better coworker.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to see you next week on time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it, Stephanie. Thank you.